What is going on YouTube? It's Sank and we are back with another one. Now in this drop, I'm going to talk to you guys about 3 plays, but before I kick things off, if you'd like to help out the channel by hitting that like button, because it keeps the show rolling. Alright guys, so I am pumped for this one because we are just hitting success left, right and center in these markets. Now I've got a jam-packed on for you because I want to talk to you guys about a couple of plays, give you the intel and how we can continue to hit success moving forward. Now before we jump into the main event, let's touch on the first one. So we've got MP Materials, ticker symbol MP. Now you guys know I've got to throw you the warm-up play before getting to the real reason that I came on here to speak to you tonight. Now it was only a few sessions ago when this one was trading $30, $31. I said let's scoop them up there, add them to the portfolio because I'm expecting a jump up in that stock price. And today this one moved up almost 10% during the day. They're above that 10% mark. Now this is a good move for one of our investment pieces. You guys know this isn't one of our momentum plays. We hit over there as well and more of that to come. So this movement up, that 9-10% mark is solid for the play. You guys remember, this is a rare earths play, rare earths being used in EV batteries, high technology. Now, as the EV industry continues to grow and see momentum, we're going to win with plays like a Tesla and a NIO in the vehicle side of things. In the infrastructure side of things, ChargePoint is going to come through. And when it comes to the raw materials side, it's MP Materials. Now, when it comes to the rare earths game, it's the Chinese that dominate exporting into the US. But the US, they're trying to strengthen those domestic plays like an MP Materials. The news has dropped today that could potentially help this on moving forward with higher prices. That's why you're seeing that stock price jump up today. Now we are going to win on this play moving forward. So we want to continue to build our position at the right price point. Now we've seen a jump up in that stock price today, so you're gonna wait for that call off in that stock to $32 or below. $32, $31, that's the mark to pull the trigger on the play and continue accumulating your position in this one, ready for the real jump in that stock price. Today's movement is just a taste of what this play can do. Now for that $35, what you're getting on the play is one that's got its infrastructure set up, it's got a profitable P&L, and they're a leader in what they do in the US. So as I say, this is a play that we're going to take home the W. Alright guys, so on to the main event. That's ticker symbol CLOV, none other than Clov Health Investments, now standing $22. You guys already know, yesterday I put this play on your radar when they're trading $11. I said I'm expecting short-term gains in this one. If you catch them in momentum, you guys know what to do, snap up the play. So if you did and you made returns on this one, I want to see you guys turn up down in the comment section, okay? So I can already hear you guys now. Those not in the play or those still into the play, you guys are asking me what's the move with this one. You guys got to know, after multi-day run-ups in these momentum plays, the risk just moves up exponentially, okay? So the way to play this one from here on out is what you want to do is catch the big dips in that stock price. Big dips, I'm talking 25, even 30%, as low as you possibly can. Snap the play up, because what happens with these momentum plays is they have that sell-off. After the run-up, there's a sell-off. You have a lot of profit taking, a lot of buyers, used to be buyers, leaving the play. Then what happens is you have a lot of buyers on standby with the dry powder ready to pick the play up on the cheap, driving that stock price up. Then you have all of those previous sellers seeing that stock price move back up and jumping back into the play to try and make those gains. I was saying these markets, there's a sweet science to it. If you look at that stock price today, we saw this run up to $23. So this one pull back down to $17, okay? At that point in time, you had people on standby bidding that price up, previous sellers jumping back in. That's why this one finished the day strong at $22. So that's the move on the play moving here on out. Buying that open, as I say, the risk is much higher. There's a strategy, there's a method to how we continue winning with these plays, guys. Now, if you're still in this play, I want to make sure you guys are mindful of your exit strategies, whatever that might be. If that's target exit prices, if that's stop limits, just do whatever you need to do to ensure you bring back the W from this play, okay? Because there's several more winning plays after this one that we can multiply your money upwards. That's why I say we win both with our investment plays, working in the back end, building us wealth, and at the front end with our momentum plays, we hit them out of the park too. Alright, so I've got another one for you to consider. That's ticker symbol WENN, that's the Wendy's, coming in at $28. Now this is another momentum play. You guys know the formula. If you catch this one in momentum next trading session, you get on board. This one might pull back, so if it does 10-15%, then you can own the rebound on this one, because as I say, there should be buyers waiting on standby to pull this one back up. As I say, I want you guys to be winning time and time again in these markets. So if you're rock with the channel, you know what time it is. Question is, so many of us who are too heavy in tech growth, We're hit hard during the correction. Now that many of us are starting to get back to even, should we be selling those plays for more stable sectors, or are we just about to reap the rewards for holding? So to wrap this one up, I want to share this one with you guys. And as I've been saying to you all over the last couple of months during this corrective phase, while the prices of these tech plays, these growth plays have been on the low, I've been saying this is a temporary price action. These markets move in cycles, and even the best of best plays can be beaten down in price under certain market conditions. And I'm just glad a lot of you are starting to see the rebound in some of these plays, the resurgence. A lot of these plays are starting to come to life. Now, a lot of you be hitting break even on some of your plays now, and you'll be wondering, should you be sell out? Should you stay in? What should you do? And I just hope that you guys have been sticking to the blueprint, that while these plays have been on the cheap, you've been investing into them, because on their resurgence, you're recouping all of those returns back up to your average. Now, guess what? Moving forward, if you're sitting into quality plays, they've still got a lot more room to climb. So you guys got to be mindful of that. Now, in terms of switching to more stable plays, I assume you're talking about plays like Coke, like Pepsi. You guys got to realize those plays move very, very slow, okay? You can probably expect 2, 3, 4% return year on year with those types of plays. But you got to realize there's a lot of these tech plays, a lot of these growth plays are still down significantly from their highs, okay? And a lot of them will make their climb back up. So you guys want to be invested into these quality tech and growth plays, because that is where the real returns are going to be in these markets. Now, you guys not always give you the entry prices to get into them. So moving forward, I'll give you the heads up. I'll let you guys know when these plays hit those buy zones, the trigger zones. I'll let you guys know so you can jump in. We can get those returns on the way back up. All right, so that wraps up for this one. I want to say I appreciate you guys. If you've got any questions for me, do leave them down below and I'll get back to you. On your way out, do light up that comment section for me. If you're new, join the movement, and I'll catch you on the next one.